The Young and the Restless spoilers. Thurdays update May 23, 2024. The morning sun filtered through the grand windows of Victor Newman's mansion as he prepared a hearty breakfast, meticulously arranging a tray with an array of foods. He had a purpose this morning. Breakfast in hand, he walked towards the guest room where Jordan was being kept. The door creaked open, and he called out, "Jordan, wake up. Breakfast is ready." Silence greeted him. Victor frowned and stepped into the room, only to find it empty. The bed was neatly made, and there were no signs of a struggle or disturbance. Jordan had vanished. His heart raced as he quickly searched the room, but it was clear she had escaped. Victor's mind raced. How could she have gotten away? He had taken every precaution to ensure she wouldn't be able to leave. Yet, the reality was inescapable. Jordan was gone. He felt a mix of worry and anger boiling within him. He knew Jordan's history all too well. She had previously escaped from prison, slipped out of hospital confinement, and now had evaded his own security measures. Her talent for disappearing was almost supernatural. Victor's thoughts turned dark. He knew that with Jordan on the loose, he was not safe. More importantly, his family was at risk. Jordan had a score to settle, and she wouldn't hesitate to make Victor or anyone in the Newman family pay. Summer's dilemma, a mother's heart torn apart. Meanwhile, across town, Summer Newman faced her own turmoil. Claire, her once rival, had returned, pleading for a second chance. "Summer, please, let me help. I still want to be a part of Harrison's life. At least let me be his nanny. He needs me right now," Claire implored, her voice trembling with sincerity. Summer's initial reaction was one of rejection. She couldn't trust Claire, not after everything that had happened. But Harrison's recent behavior weighed heavily on her mind. He had been acting out, and despite her best efforts, he remained distant and unhappy. Could Claire's presence really make a difference? The situation was rapidly becoming untenable. Summer knew that if she continued to resist, she might lose Harrison altogether. Yet, allowing Claire back into their lives felt like opening the door to disaster. Her heart ached at the impossible choice: stand firm and risk alienating her son, or relent and potentially lose everything she had worked to protect. Kyle, ever the opportunist, saw an opening. He had always harbored feelings for Claire and now saw a chance to drive a wedge between Summer and Harrison. "Summer, maybe you should let Claire help," he suggested, masking his true intentions with concern. "Harrison's well-being should come first." Summer hesitated. She knew Kyle's history with Claire and suspected his motives were not entirely altruistic. Yet, she also couldn't ignore the cold, hard truth: Harrison needed stability and care, and right now, Claire seemed to be the one person who could provide that. The Newman family under siege. As the day progressed, Victor's fears materialized. Jordan's escape had set off alarms not just in his mind, but in the entire Newman household. Security was tightened, and every precaution was taken to protect the family. But the sense of impending doom lingered like a dark cloud. Victor couldn't shake the feeling that Jordan would make her move soon. She was cunning and vengeful, and he knew that his family was her target. The thought of his loved ones in danger gnawed at him, and he vowed to do whatever it took to protect them. A climax of tension. In the midst of the chaos, Summer made her decision. She approached Claire with a heavy heart. "All right, Claire. I'm willing to give you a chance, but only for Harrison's sake. Don't make me regret this." Claire's eyes filled with gratitude. "Thank you, Summer. I promise I won't let you down." But Kyle's true intentions soon became apparent. He began spending more time with Claire, subtly working to distance Summer from their son. His actions were calculated, and he knew that if he played his cards right, he could win Claire's heart and push Summer out of their lives for good. The tension reached a boiling point one evening when Harrison, clearly distressed, lashed out at Summer. "I want Claire, not you," he shouted, tears streaming down his face. Summer's heart shattered. She had hoped that allowing Claire back into their lives would help, but it seemed to be tearing them apart instead. She turned to Kyle, desperation in her eyes. "Kyle, what have you done?" Kyle feigned innocence. "I've done nothing, Summer. Harrison just needs time. Maybe we all do." an uncertain future. As the Newman family braced for whatever move Jordan might make next, Summer found herself at a crossroads. Her family was slipping away from her, and the love and trust that once bound them were now frayed and worn. She knew she had to act, but every option seemed fraught with peril.